Hi, my name is Josh Morgan, and I'm here today to talk to you about creatine. The creatine I will be focusing on is creatine monohydrate. The chemical formula for creatine monohydrate is C4H9N3O2 and is made up of three different amino acids: arginine, glycine, and methionine. Creatine is a total body workout supplement, sometimes referred to as the poor man's steroid. It is naturally occurring in the liver, but in fairly small doses. Creatine affects the body in the ATP-ADP cycle through the process of phosphorylation. This way, your body can reuse ATP and break more bonds to output more energy. As the ATP molecule breaks the bond, the phosphorylized creatine molecule bonds to ADP, producing another ATP molecule. This process allows your body to produce more energy needed for an advanced workout, as well as recover quickly as your body is torn after these workouts. In this video, we take a look at an ATP molecule in the bicep. The phosphorus bond is broken, creating an ADP molecule. Next, the creatine molecule replaces the phosphorus. Taking a creatine supplement floods the body with creatine, creating a much easier atmosphere for creatine to replace and make more ATP. This effect goes into the sarcomeres, aka muscle fibers. Each muscle fiber contains actin and myosin. These contract together when impulsed by an action potential down a nerve to contract the muscle. The more ATP, the easier it is to contract, and the further the muscle can contract. With increased creatine levels, there are also increased product levels. The product of the creatine cycle is creatinine. Creatinine is naturally filtered by the kidneys and leaves the body through urination. So how does someone effectively use the supplement creatine? The answer is a two-phase process. The first phase is a loading phase, where you flood the muscles with extra creatine molecules. The second phase is a maintenance phase, where you use creatine to repair muscles after working out. The first phase is usually done a week prior to working out. The second phase is usually done during workouts or circuit training. The use of creatine has two very well-known effects, as well as several not-so-known effects that are equally as desirable. Creatine will definitely give you an increase in muscle size as well as strength. Creatine has also been shown to help maintain muscle mass in older adults. Creatine can prevent muscle atrophy when a limb is immobilized for a long time period, such as a cast or broken bone. Another effect creatine has on the body is an increase in neural function inside the brain. This function is showing to prolong patients' ability to function with diseases such as Parkinson's disease and Alzheimer's disease. While there is currently no cure for either disease, scientists believe they are on the right track with the use of creatine supplementing along with current medical practices. If a patient has a weak heart valve or weak heart pump, it can be strengthened with the use of creatine supplements. While it is not the cure-all for a weak heart valve or heart pump, other techniques can be used to supplement creatine use. In patients with type 2 diabetes, creatine has been shown to help regulate and monitor glucose levels in the bloodstream. In recent studies, creatine has been shown to work on organelle levels, helping to fight against mitochondrial disorders inside the cells. As with everything in life, with the good comes the bad, and when it comes to medicine, that means side effects. And when it comes to creatine, there are plenty of side effects and plenty of myths out there. The most talked about and widely controversial side effect of creatine is the effect on the kidneys. Most people say that creatine causes kidney dysfunction because creatinine must be filtered out of the bloodstream through the kidneys, which become overworked and shut down. This, however, is not always the case. Without a pre-existing condition, the kidneys do not necessarily work any harder than they normally would. Another so-called side effect is often considered the desired effect, also known as bloating or water retention. Water retention is the reason behind the muscle size gain. Because the muscle cells fill with water, they increase in size. Now, if this does not happen in a desired area, it's called bloating and considered a side effect. Then, once your body has pushed all the water out to the extremities or the muscles used during workout, your body can become easily dehydrated because the stock of water that's usually surrounding your internal organs is not there anymore. Prolonged dehydration can also cause shock, so dehydration is one of the most dangerous side effects of creatine. One of the more undesirable side effects of creatine usage is diarrhea. This occurs when the body cannot rid itself of the creatinine ions rapidly enough through urine. So with that being said, one of the most important things when using creatine is to drink water. Although you do get a little water retention at the beginning, the water weight is one of the first things you shed while working out. To prevent diarrhea as well as dehydration, water is necessary before, during, and after your workout and creatine usage. So let's recap. We've learned that creatine can help gain muscle size and strength, along with improving functionality of involuntary muscles such as the heart and the brain. It is important to drink water when using creatine, as we do not want to instigate the side effects that could inhibit the desired effects we are looking for. As my references start to scroll through, I would like to thank you for listening to my presentation on creatine, as well as open the floor to any questions you may have about anything you've heard in my presentation. Finally, I have a tub of creatine if anyone would like a sample to try creatine for the first time or to see what cell mass by the manufacturer BSN tastes like. Thank you.